Practicing, the word strikes fear in the heart of every piano student. Some dread it, some need to be told to get off the piano because they've been playing too much. But for the most part, practicing is a habit that needs to be taught and built. And most of the time, students don't understand why they need to practice or how to practice. So I like to use the 5 W's and an H to help teach students the foundations of practicing. Who? Who can help you practice? So discussing who they have in their corner so they don't stay stuck during their time at home. Where do they practice? Hint, it's not during their lesson. What do they practice? We talk about their assignments. How am I going to mark their assignments? I'm going to put sticky notes on their pages. Am I going to write it in an assignment book like this? And they need to check it to make sure they're practicing everything that has been assigned. Why? Why do they practice? This is a big one. They need to understand we don't get better without practice. One of my favorite quotes is perfect practice makes permanent. So we practice well, and that way it becomes permanent in our muscles. It's not practice makes perfect, but perfect practice makes permanent. And we're trying to get those skills permanently in there with excellence. So we've done the who, we've done the where, we've done the what, we've done the why. And now we're going to do the when, and that is when you use the practice plan. And I like to talk with the student, if they're a younger student, helping talking with their parents about when is a good time to practice. I try to encourage at least 4 days out of the week because I'm a reasonable, realistic person. If they can get more, that's fantastic, but at least 4 days to get any kind of progress going. And we fill out a practice plan. And so they might fill this out with their parents, especially if the child has no control over their schedule. But usually my older students, my middle schoolers and high schoolers and adults obviously, need to fill this out themselves. We talk about the time of day. I don't like doing a specific time. I like doing something that fits in a schedule that always happens, linking it and connecting it to something that always happens. You always wake up. Every morning you wake up. So it doesn't matter if you wake up at 6, if you wake up at 10, you wake up. Maybe after you wake up, you practice piano, or after dinner, or before dinner, or something that always happens and not necessarily a specific time period. How many times I want them to practice and the number of days to practice. And the number of times for each song. And then we talk about how to practice. And this depends on the student. This depends on their level and their ability. For my younger students, I usually like them to play their songs 3 times each. I don't usually set time limits. I know other teachers do. They want their students to practice for at least a certain amount of time. We talk about different practice strategies. Don't stay stuck. Call me if you're having trouble with something. Write notes in pencil in your music to ask questions to bring back to your lesson. We talk about chunking sections. We talk about working backwards in a section. So all the different strategies on how. And if you are interested in the 5 W's and the practice plan, that is available in my piano practice log, available on Amazon. So go check that out. It comes with a lot of other great stuff, but this is just talking about the practice plan. All right, thank you.